lovely to see you. Thank you for joining me. Hope you are all doing really well this week and have had a nice, productive, sunny week we've had this week. And it's February already. February, I can't believe it. Anyway, lots to show you in this week's video. I've been super busy, as always, getting out and about. And I've also done some more decluttering this week. I've started in the lounge, in the sideboards, all the paperwork. Bearing in mind, I have all the paperwork in my household for me, but I also have Mum's paperwork for her household because I look after all her bills and her financial affairs and all those kind of things as well. So I've got loads to sort out that I just haven't touched for months. So big declutter going on in there. Got some cleaning to show you, some shopping, of course. Had some nice deliveries this week. And I've been out and about as well, which I shall tell you more about a bit later on in this video. But needless to say, all is lovely and going very, very well. And let's just get into this week's video. Hope you enjoy it.
Okay. Do I look good? Do I look good?
Do you look good?
I've still got the same hat on. It's not the same day. It's another day.
It's another day. It's another Tuesday.
Yes.
So we're off shopping.
It's not Thursday and it's not Saturday and it's not Friday. It's Tuesday. So how many days do we go shopping?
Well, we go supermarket shopping on a Tuesday. We do whatever shopping on a Thursday,
Yes.
or appointments, or a mooch, as we like to call it.
Well, we like mooch.
Saturday we have a mooch sometimes on a Saturday, don't we?
Yes,
We
definitely.
sometimes have a mooch on a Sunday, or we go to the garden centre.
Yeah.
Love it.
We mooch around the garden centre.
With the moochers.
Yes, but we do love the garden centre.
I love the garden centre.
And we never come home without buying something.
That's true. And I particularly love the garden centre going into the spring, just as everything starts to grow and open up and new life. It's great to have the colour starting in the garden, which it's not doing yet, but the garden will be I reckon by next month I might be in the garden, Mum, sorting it out.
Oh, definitely. It's too cold for the garden now.
Yeah, too cold at the minute. We're going to have another bit
I went to the bin this morning. I thought, I'm not doing any gardening for a while.
Oh, you like doing a bit of gardening though, don't you?
I do, yes.
Yes. Today's I go to work, Mum.
Yes.
You do quite a lot of house jobs, don't you?
I do. Yeah, I'm quite good at doing it, actually.
Yeah. Do you have a set day for set things? Or do you have a cleaning day or a washing day? Or
I do, yes.
do you?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, washing can go in any time because I've got a tumble dryer. It's just in and out and in and out.
Any day. There's not a wash day.
There's not a special.
My granny used to have a wash day on a Monday.
And my mother did.
Wash day was Monday.
Yeah.
But every day is wash day in my house.
But
That washing machine goes on every day.
that special day is very old-fashioned now, isn't it?
It is, I suppose. Yeah. Well, people's roles have changed and what have you. But yeah, wash day was a Monday. Yeah. Sometimes have set meals in the week, don't you? There's certain days where you like
My own, yes.
certain foods, but then you and Dad did that, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. So you perhaps have a curry on a Monday, was it?
That's
The
right.
Yeah.
Fish on a Tuesday, roast on a Wednesday,
Lovely.
fry up on a Thursday, fish on a Friday, back to Saturday again.
Why was I not at your house more often? That's good. I'm going to have to put my sunglasses on because it is that sunny.
Some days I go to Polly's for tea.
Yes, you do. More so in the summer, really, don't you?
Yeah,
Because
getting back in
we
the
don't
evening.
like getting out again at night
That's right.
in the cold and the dark. And you came to me a lot over Christmas, obviously, because
Oh, yeah.
I tend to do the meals.
Yeah. I think everybody comes to you.
Everybody comes to me at Christmas.
Everybody comes to me at Christmas.
Is that because I'm such a great cook?
Oh, definitely.
Ah,
Fabulous.
oh,
Fabulous cook.
you didn't have to agree, but I'll pay you later.
That's just good.
Why can we not go down this road?
Oh.
Or can we go down this road? Are we just in a queue?
Okay.
Could just be temporary traffic lights. It's okay. It's no problem. We can cope.
The men are doing big dig there.
We were saying what's lovely about where we live, there's a great complement of town and country. We are, we're 2-3 miles away from any shop that we want, really.
Yes.
But we've got all this beautiful countryside around us as well.
Yes. So we've got both.
We love that.
Fabulous. We've got town and country combined, really.
Town and country, a good complement of both, which is nice. But there's a lot of works going on here
Where does it come from?
because they're putting in the infrastructure for the HS2, the high-speed railway, which I would debate is not needed. We can already get to London by train from here. The fast train is an hour and 10 minutes. The normal train's only an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah. And this...
God, what a speed that goes at, 10 minutes.
I know, well, this high-speed train, railway that they're trying to put in at the moment, should get us to London in under an hour. I don't really know how needed that is now, because since COVID, a lot of people work from home. And a lot of people who live in Lichfield do work in London because it's cheaper to live in Lichfield, but so easy to get to London that there's a lot of people that live in Lichfield that work in London. And that may or may not make it easy for them, but a lot more people work from home now because of COVID. You can work anywhere.
And I think because of this problem in the last few months, people like the idea of working from home.
I think people do like the idea of working from home.
It's just grown, hasn't it?
And apparently there's a new law coming out soon that employers have to offer the option to all their employees of working from home. It's actually going to become law. Yeah,
really?
yeah. You've got to have facilities to allow your employees to be able to work from home. So I'm not quite sure why we need this high-speed railway, which is cutting into our countryside as well. So that's a debate for another day. So as you know, on my days off, not only do I take Mum out shopping, but I have to get my own household jobs done as well. And the bathroom, the main bathroom, which is actually Grace's bathroom, I don't use it very often, was a little bit messy and dirty, to say the least. And she hasn't done it. So I got cracking. I have been to Home Bargains today and very pleased to report that I have indeed picked up quite a lot of bargains that I'm super happy with. And I've got quite a mix of things today as well. I've got some grocery bits and pieces, I've got some cleaning bits and pieces, some homeware bits and pieces, and some clothing as well, which I was quite surprised about, because I have personally never ever bought clothing in Home Bargains ever before. And it turns out that Jeff Banks has a range in Home Bargains called Jeff & Co. And I had no idea. And I picked up some lovely things, but I'll show you the boring stuff first. Cleaning kitchen bits and pieces wise, the first thing I got was these that I've never seen before, dishwasher in-wash cleaners. Now there's 2 tablets in here, and ideally it says you use 1 each month, but you can actually put it in a dishwasher load that is full, i.e. load your dishwasher as normal with all your dirty pots and pans and plates and etc. Put your dishwasher tablet as normal in the dispenser, throw one of these to the back of the dishwasher, switch it on, and I'll only do all your plates and everything get cleaned, but your dishwasher gets cleaned at the same time, so you don't have to run a separate cycle to do it. Interesting idea. Not sure how it's going to work, and you know me, I like a clean dishwasher. I do it quite regularly. So happy to give those a go, see what it's like. And it says you only need to use one of these once a month, and that's all you need to do. So happy to give that a go. The next thing I got were these 6-pack of extra strength vac fresheners. These have been around for years and years, and I have used them on and off for years and years. So there's 6 little discs in here. They're almost like cardboard with like a felt material over the top that are scented. So you just throw them inside your vacuum cleaner, and as you're vacuuming around the house, it lets out this lovely scent and aroma and makes your house smell great. And this one is in Spring Meadow, and this says for pet lovers. So it could very well be that this is a little bit stronger scent than the other ones, maybe, in case you've got stinky cats and dogs. My cats aren't very stinky at all, I hasten to add. But I know what it's like if you've got wet dog in the house that's come in and had a jump and a play in the pond outside or something. Your house can get a bit smelly. And that helps that tremendously. Picked up some of those. I also picked up a dishwasher freshener, the usual one that I like from Finish. So when I have cleaned my dishwasher, I shall put the new one of those in. Picked up a Minky M-cloth, the kitchen one, in grey and white, obviously, of course, as you know me so well. Get through quite a lot of these. So that was a usual pickup, as it were. And I needed a toilet freshener. Now, as you know, I normally buy and only buy blue for the loo, but I've got 3 toilets in this house, and 2 of my fresheners are still fine at the moment, and 1 has run out really, really quickly. So it must be the toilet that is used more often, I would imagine. So I only had to pick up 1. They didn't have any blue in stock, so I went for Domestos. A Domestos one, and that is 3-in-1 power in the scent of ocean. So we'll see what that is all about. I also picked up some Febreze Lenore fabric freshener. This is pretty much a go-to for me. I tend to use this a lot on my sofa throws and cushions where the cats sit, and on my little nice Spanish chair in the lounge and what have you, and basically anywhere that's fabric where the cats sit. And it's great on bedding as well. So I change my bedding sheets once a week, but every couple of days I also spritz a bit of this on to just freshen it up. But my sofa throws and cushions don't need washing just yet. So I shall spray it with some of that to keep it going. And this week I bought it in the fragrance of Spring Awakening. Good old favourite. Then I picked up a few little goodies. The first thing I got was a candle. Do love a candle, as you know. And this one is very similar to the Woodwick candle, but Home Bargains call it Crackle Wick. Look at that. See what they did there? Crackle Wick. And this is in white gardenia, and it smells gorgeous. It's very flowery, very highly scented. I'm very, very impressed with how strong that smells. It's very girly, it's very flowery, but it's beautiful, and it really just makes me feel like it's spring. And I know it's not yet, but that's a beautiful beautiful spring going into summer fragrance. It smells like you're walking through a beautiful garden, scented, full of beautiful flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. And there you have the wood wicks. So rather than the normal wicks you would get in candles, these are made of wood. So when you light it, it also makes a sound. You can hear the wood crackling, hence the name wick, crackle, wick, or wood wick if you buy the original brand. But this smells equally as good to me. In fact, I think it smells stronger. So I'm very, very pleased with that. Crackling wooden wick. That's going to look really nice in the lounge. And it's going to sound nice as well, I think. Then Home Bargains have already got out all their Easter things. Yes, I know, I've said it already, the word Easter. They've also got lots of Valentine's things out, obviously, ready for next week for Valentine's Day. Loads of Valentine's stuff, actually. But they've gone all out for Easter. I'm very impressed. They've already got all the Easter eggs out, but they have got so many bits and pieces for Easter, whether it's home decor or craft items, Easter bonnets, you name it, they've got it. And I picked up a couple of items in readiness. The first one is this little wooden sign, which I thought was so cute. I really loved it. It was only $1.99. They do others, different colours. And I just thought it was so cute. And I really like the blue, actually. And it says, Hoppy Easter. Not Happy Easter, Hoppy Easter. Love it. So that will be hung somewhere, or I might adapt it slightly and have it on my wooden tiered tray in the kitchen, along with, I picked this up. Oh, how cute is this? In the matching blue, look. Matching baby blue. And this is the bunny jar, clearly. Now, the jar bit of the bunny jar is exactly the same as the jars I have out at Christmas, on the tiered tray with all the hot chocolate station bits and pieces in. So this will go on my tiered tray over Easter. And inside, I'm going to put, and this is the next purchase I got in Home Bargains, I'm going to put these mini eggs. I'm going to fill that full of mini eggs. I've actually bought 4 packets of mini eggs with the intention, all very good intention, of filling this ready for Easter. But you know what? There ain't no way that these are going to last till Easter. In fact, I'd be very surprised if these last the weekend. But that's the idea. Anyway, that's the idea. That's what I should be doing with that, whether it's these packs or some new ones. Anyway, I bought 4 packs of Cadbury's mini eggs. You cannot beat a Cadbury mini egg. I don't care who you are. They have got to be the greatest little eggs in the world. So that's those. Then I actually bought some clothing. I'm really impressed with these. The first thing I got was a dress, which I think is probably my favourite purchase of today. I did buy it in a size 12. What I did notice in Home Bargains, just by looking, not by trying, because there was no way to try anything on, everything I bought today, I bought in a size 12. I think I probably could have got away with a 10. Until I try these, I don't know for certain, but they did look to be pretty generously sized. So I'm hoping these will fit okay. I'm sure they will, but I could have perhaps gone for a 10. But anyway, the first thing I got was this. As I said, Jeff Banks range, Jeff & Co. Super impressed. I got this really pretty summer dress, which I really like. And it's almost got like little poppy flowers on it. And what's really nice is I think you could probably wear this off the shoulder as well as up on the shoulder if you want to. And it is a full length maxi dress. I will have to put this on and show you at some point. But I just thought it was really pretty. It'd be so easy to take on holiday. If I go on holiday this year, that'd be great. Or if you're just sitting in the garden, nice summer evening, or a party, or someone's garden party, or just having a gin and tonic, or whatever it is you do on a lovely summer evening. But yeah, I thought that was really pretty, and it was £16. Not bad at all. So hopefully that will fit absolutely fine, but I think it will look quite pretty for the summer. And I thought, well, whilst I'm still youngish enough to get away with wearing these kind of things, why not? That was the first item of clothing. The next two items of clothing are similar in that they are both pyjamas, but they're spring-summer pyjamas. So the first set I got were these. Now, they didn't have a 10 to 12, so I've gone for the 12 to 14, so these could feasibly be too big for me, but we'll have to wait and see. But a very pretty pink, blue and purple set, little nice silky material, little top and shorts for those spring and summer nights. That was £7. £7. I think that's amazing. £7. They're great. And they've got a nice little sort of little lacy bit on the corner as well. But I thought they were great. And they did have those in a couple of different styles as well. But that's the one I particularly prefer. But that was £7. And the next one I got, which I really love, and again would be great on holiday if you sort of, you know, you just got up or you're walking around your apartment or whatever, was this set, which I thought was dead cute. A little vest top that says sunshine on it, and it's quite sparkly. I don't know if you can see that. It's got kind of sparkly bits on it, and nice little yellow shorts with black hearts on. And that set was £5. Can you believe that? £5 for a pair of pyjamas. Well, blow me down. I was slightly taken aback. I thought that was great. I'm looking forward to trying those on. They're going to be great for the summer. Can't wait. Right, the next thing I got were these. This rather, as opposed to these, made from bamboo body mitt for the shower. And there's two in there, so I'm going to give one to Grace. And they do feel quite exfoliating, but also quite soft, which I thought was an interesting combination, really. So I'm looking forward to trying those in the bathroom when I have my shower later on. Escapism set, body mitt, love it. And then I just got some boring grocery bits. I bought some cheese, which I've already put in the fridge, actually. It's not going to bother showing you that. I bought a tin of Heinz chicken soup, which Grace loves, and I noticed that she had some for lunch the other day, so I know we were out of that. So restocked that. Also restocked on mackerel fillets that Grace loves. 2 tins in tomato sauce, nice for a quick lunch or whatever. Nice with a salad, actually. Mackerel fillets are really nice with rocket. Sometimes I make like a big rocket salad with onions and olives and tomatoes and all sorts of bits and pieces and a bit of like balsamic kind of dressing. And then if you put the mackerel fillets in the tomato sauce on the top, it's really quite nice. It's quite nice in the summer. I'm all about the summer today, aren't I? Wow, talk about running ahead of myself. But yeah, but other than that, I'm not that keen on them. But Grace likes them on toast for lunch sometimes. And last night I made a tuna pasta bake. So I knew we were out of tuna. So I picked up a little set of John West 3 cans of tuna steak, and this one is with a little spring water. So actually you don't have to drain these, which, you know, I'm not all for cutting corners, but I'm all for saving a bit of time, even if it's a whole 3 or 4 seconds. You don't have to drain these, and they're really nice. So picked up those, and that is it. That is my little home bargains haul for this week. But I think I've done really well. Oh, actually, did I happen to mention? No, I didn't. I didn't tell you about these. I must have been thinking I was going to keep these a secret because I don't want anybody else to eat them. But I've treated myself. And I only bought these because to me they sound delicious. But it's quite a big pack, actually. 300 grams of filled gingerbread hearts with an apricot filling. So you've already got 2 of my favourite things in there, gingerbread and chocolate. So gingerbread chocolate hearts with an apricot filling sound delicious. But I am going to have to put them out somewhere safe. Actually, I suppose you could put those in there. But no. I'll save that for the mini eggs. none of this will get saved for Easter anyway, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll have to refill them anyway. But they sounded really nice. Nice with an afternoon cup of tea or coffee, I reckon. But I'm hiding those because if I don't, they will be gone by the end of the weekend without a shadow of a doubt. So that's it. That is my home bargains haul for today. Bargains galore. Bloody marvellous. Well, it wasn't bloody marvellous, it was home bargains, but you know what I mean. Right, ready for a declutter? I'm not. I got myself a cup of coffee. Getting some inspiration, I am going to declutter this sideboard today, which has been neglected for definitely months, possibly longer. In that there are items in this sideboard that have moved from house to house, and I've been here 3 years, and not been emptied, including paints and colours and crayons that were Grace's when she was a little girl, colouring books and paints, but there's also all the folders where I keep all the personal household paperwork, bills and things like that. So I'm going to have a good sort out, a lot of which can go and be shredded or go into confidential waste, which I can do at work actually. So I can take some of this and get rid of it through confidential waste at work, or I can shred it here at home. I do have a little home shredder. And then the officey type stuff and all those bills and paperwork, I'm actually going to put down in my study, which is now officially an office. And it's got the new unit in that I bought a couple of weeks ago. So all that can go in there, more organised. Get rid of all the stuff that's old and not needed anymore. Have a really good sort out once and for all. And get this looking, hopefully, a million times better than it currently is. So I'll just have a bit more coffee. Okay, let's get cracking. Even come across this photograph taken of my dad when he was 2 years old. Look at that red hair, so cute. That's coming along. So whilst I haven't got rid of colouring pencils and things like that, as I've gone through the sideboard, I've realised how I used to do quite a lot of drawing and artwork, and I haven't done it for ages. And I'm going to keep all the nice pens and pencils that are still absolutely fine, because you never know, might get round to it one day. And Grace is every now and then, when she's got time, she likes to do a bit of drawing as well. And I've just found this in the cupboard that I haven't seen for years. It's all a bit ripped and not cared for, which is a bit of a shame. But this is a pencil drawing that I did years and years ago, and this is my auntie Angela. She was one of my mum's sisters, who unfortunately passed away in 1992 at the age of 59. She was lovely. She was so much fun. She always used to come on holiday with us because she never married, so we always used to go on holiday with her. And I drew that on holiday somewhere one year. I don't know where we were. And I just looked at that and she was suddenly there, and I was like, oh, that's Angela. So I should keep that, really, obviously, because that's really special. So I need to do a little repair on that and put it somewhere safe, because whilst it's probably one of the better drawings I ever did, I mean, it's not magnificent, but it means a lot to me. So I'm really glad I found that today. But I need to look after it, really. Definitely. The doorbell just went, so that can only mean one thing. Amazon have been, and yes, I've had a bit of a bargain. I'm going to link the description for this down below for you. Get it while you can because it's on offer. I've treated myself to some more Molten Brown. As you know, I bought some over Christmas on QVC because they had a really good offer. But this duo set, and you can get them in different scents as well. But I went for citrus and woody. It is the Body Care collection, 2 different bath and shower gels. Lovely. £28 for 2, should be £50. Get it while you can. So here we are having our moment on the bed. Hope you are all doing really well this week and have had a really nice week. I've had another very busy week, clearly, as you could tell. But the week started last weekend. I went to see my newly reunited friend over at his house, and we went out in his neck of the woods, as it were, and we had another really lovely evening and a lovely Sunday as well. It's been so special to reconnect with this person, I can't tell you. It's really meant a lot to me, and I'm thoroughly enjoying his company, every aspect of it. And we are meeting up again this weekend, and he's coming back over my way. So that's going to be really good. I'm really looking forward to that. What is also so nice about it is not only are we getting on very well and reconnecting and talking about our lives as they are now, obviously, but we are talking a lot about what each other has done over the past 30 years, which is an awful long time. And obviously we've both been through some incredible experiences in one form or another, as anybody would over 30 years. And I've been very grateful that he has been so open with me, and I too with him, and that feels really comfortable, and that's really special. And the one thing we have said to each other is, regardless of what happens between us, I think now we would always stay friends, come what may. And we're certainly not going to leave it another 30 years to reacquaint ourselves with one another, whatever happens. But it feels very organic and very comfortable at the moment. And I'm thoroughly enjoying getting to know him again. And I'm enjoying every second of everything we do. It is absolutely great. It has been absolutely great, and it is really good. And that's very special. Interestingly, we're both in the same area of life at the moment where, you know, we've been through so much on our individual paths that we are very focused on living in the moment and being very mindful and being very present. And that's something that, as you all know, has been a massive part of my journey over the past 12 months. And to connect with someone that is also in the same mindset as that, because of their experiences, is very interesting. I think I used the word before, almost surreal, that I'm reconnecting with someone whose journey has been just as tough at times. But that aside, we are thoroughly enjoying the moments that we are having, which is great. So I shall update you on what happens this weekend next week. Also this weekend, I am still meant to be going to this party that I can't tell you much about, but the invitation has slightly changed to a no plus ones, and normally Grace is invited along to this particular do, but it's turns out this particular party is slightly different to how it normally is, and they're very tight on numbers, and I'm not sure it's somewhere I want to go to on my own. As lovely as it would be, it's quite a journey which I'd have to do on my own, which is okay, but once I'm there I only know a couple of people, and I'm not sure whether the journey would warrant that. Whereas if I went with Grace, it's somebody to be with for the evening and for the night. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to that yet or not, but I'll keep you posted next week if I do. And a little update on Mom, really. As you saw her in the video earlier today, She was pretty much on form actually and doing very, very well. But she hasn't been quite herself now for a couple of weeks. She's struggling a little bit with her balance and walking. She's also had a poorly knee for a few weeks that I do think needs investigating, and I keep saying that I'm going to make her a doctor's appointment, and then she's, oh no, it's all right and it's fine today, and then the next day it's not so good. So I really think that I will do that now and get that checked out, as well as a couple of other things as well. She just seems to be getting a bit tired more quickly, and that's come on quite quickly over the past couple of weeks. So I'm a little bit concerned about her. So I think I will try and get her to our GP at some point in the next week as well. And other than that, I'm not really sure what next week has in store, but I'll certainly will go to the shops. That's a cert. That's an absolute cert. And hopefully we'll have other things that I will have done to update you with and entertain you with, maybe. I'm not sure. Talking of entertainment, well, this is something that I wasn't sure whether to bring up or not, but my new friend suggested that I do. So this is a suggestion from him. And that is that years ago, when I was going into my performing arts era, about the time that I knew him 30 years ago and just a bit thereafter as well, I was in a band. And I think I might have mentioned it briefly in previous videos. And we did okay. We had a lot of good songs actually, and we had a little bit of success, particularly in this country and particularly in Germany. We were suddenly very popular on the German dance music scene. And in this country, we released a single. I can't speak today. We released a single and it got to number 101 in the charts. But we did things like radio road shows that used to be, I don't even know whether we still do them in this country or not, but lots of times in the summer they would do radio road shows, and there'd be all sorts of people performing, and we did a few of those. So there would be 8, 9, sometimes 10,000 people in the audience. We did a couple of TV appearances where we sang our single, and we did quite well. Now, the single that we did quite well with was called Love Game, and my band was called OK Venus. I shall put it here. And before we got our management and actually had a bit of success with this song, we recorded a demo video. Now, for some reason, this demo video is on YouTube. And I haven't mentioned it before because, well, it's okay, but it's a little bit embarrassing and it's very amateur. But the man who was the cameraman who filmed the video, actually uploaded the video on his channel years ago. It's probably been up on YouTube for about 15, 16, maybe longer, 17 years. So if I can, I'll try and link it down below for you, but I'll put it here, what it is anyway. So if you want to have a look, you can. There, I've put it out there, embarrassed myself completely. It's there for you to have a look at if you want to. But there's also a comment underneath where it says this video was made in 1996. It wasn't. It was made in 1994, actually. But anyway, my friend said, no, you should tell everybody about it. You should tell them to watch it. And, that was nice. It was just a sort of, no, be proud of it, Pol. Don't hide away from it. Be proud of it and show it. So I thought that was very sweet of him to suggest it. So that's why I am telling you about it. So if you want to go and have a look and have a laugh, it's there for you to see. Anyway, I shall stop rambling on now and let you enjoy whatever it is you're doing this evening or this morning, this afternoon, whatever time you're watching this video. But whatever you do, stay safe and stay in the boat and keep doing all things good. and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday with another video full of love and shenanigans and, well, I don't know, goodness knows what else. Well, who knows? It's all a mystery, but that's what I love about it. Who knows what tomorrow is going to bring? But I shall see you next Sunday, and until then, take care. Bye.